Yo, 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 what's up? It's me again.
And this was the finished look, guys. Auntie Joy loved it so much. It was giving the vibe she wanted it to give. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel or my page, wherever you're seeing this. We like to have a good laugh around here. And we just like to chill, do makeup, do hair, and just random stuff. So today I'm doing makeup on her beautiful dark skin. But first of all, I want to lay down her edges so that I don't have products going into her hair and changing the color and all of that. And I also tie that down with this paper thing. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I use it sometimes when I braid. And then the first thing I like to do for makeup is going with a primer. Now, a primer is very important because it just helps to grip your makeup and keep it in place. Kind of forms a good base after your skin prep is done. And she has combination skin. I'm using the Milk Hydrogrip primer, which I normally would use for myself who has dry skin, but it also works for combination skin, especially when you give it some time to dry out properly. That's why you see me using the hand fan to dry it out. And the next thing, I'll be laying down her brows using the e.l.f. brow gel. Now, this gel really works fine for me. It's not too tacky, it dries out fast and really good, and it keeps your brow hairs in place. This helps to stop your brow hairs from moving around, helps to give it a little bit of fluff, and just put them the way you want them to be. And I'll go ahead and press that down so it further sticks to her skin, and then I dry it out before I go ahead to actually draw them with the gel or whatever. So for her foundation, she came with her products for me to use. Her foundation, concealer, and contour stick. They were all hers, but the other things like the spray and whatever were from my products. Because I don't do this full time yet, but if you need me to, I am always available. Just hit me up. Let me know. I can always get the color that suits your skin and all of that stuff. But yeah, for now, I don't do this full time. I do hair. So I'm going ahead to blend her foundation in. It's a Timewise foundation from Mary Kay. That's my son. It's a Timewise foundation from Mary Kay. I'm just blending this in using my foundation brush, and I like to do the whole less is more theory because I feel like you can easily build coverage by blending small at a time to make sure everything is not all over the place. And then for my highlighting concealer, I'll go in with this Fenty Beauty concealer, which is on her forehead, the bridge of her nose, the inner corners of her eyes coming down towards her nostrils, the outer V side of her eye, her cupid's bow area, and then her chin. So after blending, I can go in with my brush to just do a little reverse contour underneath her cheekbones. Now I had a little bit of staining that I had to clean out before going into contour. This is also from Fenty. So I'm using this contour stick to just sculpt her out and further give dimension to her face by deepening or making it more obvious where the depth of her below her cheekbones are to further show the shape of her cheekbones. Okay. Now, when it comes to highlighting, contouring, or bronzing, you just want to make sure you're using a very precise brush to blend that. I do this because I don't want the highlighting concealer to move all around and be everywhere. So I use a small fluffy brush to just blend that in place, especially for dark skin. You want to be very careful because if you're not careful, you have the lighter shade of your concealer all over the face of your client, and then that tends to change the actual color of their skin tone, which you don't want at the end of the day because you have their face looking light and the rest part of their body, their neck and their chest will be, their actual skin tone, which is not a good look most of the time. Okay, so you just want to blend this as much as you can. At this stage, you can go ahead to spray the face with any setting mist or setting spray. Allow that to sit for a minute and then blend again before you go ahead to set with the setting powder and then spray again for a long lasting makeup. Now, this makeup, she had it done for Valentine's Day. She was going to have dinner with her colleagues. So, they decided to, like, just look good and go out there. I'll also go ahead to contour her nose and on top of her eyebrows, her eyelids a little bit, just to give more shade and dimension there, and to sculpt the shape of her nose that I want it to have, but not anything too crazy from the natural shape of her nose. Then I just make sure to blend everything together, remove all the harsh lines. And at this point, I went in with blush. I think this blush is also from e.l.f. I'll just blend that in nicely, and then I'll go ahead with my Milani setting spray to spray her whole face. It's a long lasting, make it last dewy setting spray, and then I dry that out before I set. This is the finished look. My camera stopped videoing at some point. I didn't notice, but yeah, she loved it. I loved it. We all loved it.